wah 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 wah. Ah wah 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 wah. Ah wah 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 wah. Ah wah 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 wah. Ah wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. Ah wah wah. Wah 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 wah. Step Rat Burger, I'm stuck. Hello, bud. Hello, Fuecoco. Welcome. Welcome all. Here is the lovely Spindolin in the flesh. Well, not in the flesh. If you met Spindolin in the flesh, you would already be in the spin cycle. Thankfully, this screen is protecting you. Also, that is an untransformed Ditto. Amusing. Meowdy Minnow. Hello, T-Rex. You were gone for a while, Fuecoco. You actually have a chip this time. Unless there's been something running around masquerading as you. There we are. Damn, YouTube must be screwing with me because you haven't had a notification from him in a while and then suddenly realized, oh, I wasn't subscribed. 2 months and you weren't subscribed to me? Oh my god. Wow. Well, for finally realizing the awesomeness of me, you may have 1 Magus coin. Do with that knowledge what you will. Oh, that actually might be smart. How much XPs do you need to get to the next level? Okay, not gonna risk the chancey. We're gonna go here. You should use this Magus coin to throw at Fraud. How many Magus coins do you get for Pokemon Piss? Minnow, I'm gonna give you 5 Magus coins. The most Magus coins I've ever given. Yeah, Fuecoco, you've been subscribed since near the bloody damn beginning, as far as I'm aware. And yes, T-Rex, it is illegal to not be subscribed to me. So if you don't want to be committing crime, be subscribed. For Piss, what is even Pokemon Piss? It was a ROM hack that Minnow made for me that had me going through an altered version of Kanto with a bunch of Fakemon and an end goal of beating Dottie's level 100 team. Of a bunch of overpowered Pokemon. While also beating Minnow because Minnow had a really annoying Flamigo. Your potato internet literally cut everything you just explained. It was a joke that became a whole ROM hack filled with a bunch of references and a level 100 Dottie team to beat up. While also fighting multiple gym leader versions of Minnow and a champion Minnow. You don't know when you subscribe, but you're pretty sure you discovered me through a very strange recommended feed. I think a lot of people found me through weird recommended feeds. I know my Twitter certainly hasn't helped. Speaking of random lore, you're here to ask really bad questions that'll get Spinny brunches over here on her watch list. How many Magus coins could you get for the art of Cthulhu the Chicken in Nissa's Wizard Tower? We'd have to talk with Nissa about that. Yeah, you did cheat and give yourself the 1% encounter, Aurelian. That thing was a pain to fight. Yeah, you were here just to listen. Yeah, no, genuinely, I really appreciate all you guys for sticking around for my ridiculous shenanigans. I don't know what I'm doing half the time, and the fact that you guys are any bit interested in the stupid shit I come up with makes me very happy. You would have had so much fun if you caught Aurelian, though. Yeah, that's true, but it ran out of frickin' Pokeballs. Voting for loser, I'm late. Oh, Kofu, my husband, wait. How am I supposed to give him his wallet back? I know. You, with the weird eyes. You're a gym challenger, right? From one stupid shitmaker to another. I get you. Thank you, bud. Thank you. Also, you would have had a lot of fun with the bugs if it didn't make them morning encounters. Oh, that's unfortunate. That big man that just left is Kofu, my husband and the leader of the Cascarafa gym. The Step Rat Burger, whenever Spindola actually does climb into the washing machine to spin, has Ratburger ever made that joke and never got slapped because of it? I don't think they've actually met in person yet. Because you gotta remember, Ratsburger is kind of just like a warlock, and Spindolin is the patron? But I don't know how high of a warlock level Ratsburger is, and whether she warrants Spindolin's direct... Yeah. I mean, we know for a fact that Ratsburger is extremely charismatic, and she will most definitely be getting anyone she wants in her harem. That's just how it works. I wouldn't be surprised if I was fighting a Bombardier Titan during the first stream you encountered. That sounds pretty accurate.
You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, baby, right round.
Down.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm doing alright. Just hopping in here for a few minutes before boyfriend and I watch One Piece.
The live action, or the anime, or... I'm sure there's like 17 different One Pieces, probably.
There's probably 17 different One Pieces. I just don't know them all. It is the animated version, and I think we're on episode 50...
Oh, you're really early.
Yeah, we're really early.
What arc? That sounds like...
Logtown. Sanji just won the cooking competition.
Nice. Wait, Logtown? Log spelt L-O-G-U-E or something?
Yeah. That, or is it Logtown? I don't remember.
I think I've always pronounced it as like Luge Town. I think that's the one where like Luffy got captured and put in a frickin'
and the execution
guillotine.
platform.
Yeah. That was fun. That's where Zoro got some cool swords.
Yeah, the cursed ones.
Yeah. Ratburger seeing Spindola and like, nah, I'd win. Meanwhile, Yo-Yo is treating Smashly like a chew toy. I mean, We know that Yo-Yo is incredibly strong and better than everyone. Yo-Yo is the reason for the season. We cannot fight that. Unfortunately, we don't have a Yo-Yo with us right now. Yeah, but we should be able to kill this Lokix. It's literally just a dog and a squirrel, Magus. No need for the comparison. It's nature. Fair. Slots. Initiate kill mode. Go for the double sevens. One moment, I need to blow my nose. It was extremely awkward at work today because I was sneezing all the time, and you know that, like, when I sneeze, I shift. So, like...
Bonks, Magus.
Violet. Look at that Earthworm casually act like a instead of bending. Yeah. Yeah, Earthworms are funny to look at.
Yeah, they are.
At least it turns around in a nice way and doesn't look like the fucking doggos. Oh, those guys didn't level up yet.
Yeah.
How rude.
But the thing about Earthworm is it doesn't have a okay, bad joke, but it doesn't have a flared base, so that's bad design.
You're terrible.
I know I am. Why, thank you. Alright, I'm gonna go watch some One Piece.
Enjoy your One Piece.
Oh, God. Alright, bye.
Alright, bye-bye. Aww! Cthulhu's adorable! What was the joke? Nissa cut it out. Oh, she went to leave to watch One Piece. Can someone please explain? James, what do you need explained? Nothing needs explaining here. Everything makes perfect sense. Oh, it gets Rollout and Aquatail. Rollout for the obvious, Aquatail for the obvious, being like a spinning attack where you spin and smack something with a tail, and then Aqua Ring, which is newly learned, I believe, because of Rings of Water. Rollout because rolling is vertical spinning. Yeah, that makes sense. Go kill this one, then. Wheelie, I literally need you to evolve right now, please. We also need to remove those other moves from your list. No, actually. There is nothing in any description of Tail Whip that suggests a spin. There we go. Arcade, you're not allowed to play Darude Sandstorm. I like how most of the team is just run over the opponent. Yeah, that's kind of how it works. Well, turning around is not the same as spinning. Wheelie has evolved into Donphan. Donphan, the armor Pokemon. Donphan is normally a calm Pokemon, but once it is enraged, it will curl its body into a ball and charge at you while rolling. Truly a unique and high-tech idea for Violet. Exactly! Arcade! I didn't know you were gonna evolve. What? Okay, that's a Makuhita behind you. You lost a wager with Nissa. That's funny. Wheelie and Arcade are brothers in arms or sisters. Let's find out. I genuinely don't remember. Krokorok, the Desert Croc Pokemon. Thanks to the special membrane covering its eyes, it can see its surroundings clearly, even in the middle of the night. Okay. They are brother and sister. You are not allowed to use Sandstorm. Krokorok does look kinda naked. It's the pose. Forget. And let's grab Rapid Spin. And forget Fury Attack. I like that Wheelie seemed to get a revive right before he evolved. Being Spindolin's Pokemon must suck if you have motion sickness. That is 100% true. That is, like, the worst thing that you can be. Motion sick while having to deal with these shenanigans. Okay. Well, it's time to figure out what the fuck we're gonna do for this fight. Okay. This. Give. I hate that Donphan ended up being so tiny. Because it's so wide. I might have to see if I can make a better version. Let's get Krokorok in here. Over Charcadet. And let's also get our Hippowdon in here. Hippowdon can sit... Wait. Hippowdon, why the fuck do you sit like that? That is so weird. I need to move you downward. That is extremely awkward. You should not be floating off the ground. There we go. That looks a lot less weird. Are there any other better versions of Donphan? I need to know. No. There's no better versions of Donphan. That sucks.
Hello.
That is so sad.
I'm not late. You spawned in way too early.
Hello, Froth. I totally spawned.
Yes.
What's a worse punishment? Being Ratsburger's weapon or having motion sickness with Spindowin? Spindowin. What do you hit, an old man or a child? I use a child to hit an old man. It's a Froth! Chucks a Magus coin at him.
Well, you're down a Magus coin now, buddy.
Yeah, but you got punted by a Magus coin. It grew a foot and punted you. So at least we have that. What do you need advice for, James? That's right, we need to figure out how to kill.
Nah, let him do his thing. He already lost a Magus coin, so... He's already paid exponentially, because I think that was his only Magus coin.
Yeah?
Yep, so now he doesn't even have a Magus coin.
Let's do with that. You don't know what a Magus coin even is? It's a special currency that you can use at select Magus retailers.
Coin is the equivalent to like 100,000 channel points on Twitch.
Yeah. By the way, few of you will remember what my channel points were called when I was using Twitch.
Yep, and even fewer will remember what they looked like before the update, and even fewer will remember the one before that. I remember it all, because I was the one who drew 2 of those.
Yeah. Doing a side playthrough as Scarlet's one of your OCs, trying to decide on an ace for her that actually benefits from having Dark Terra. Okay. Is it a cryptocurrency? Yes. Are you gonna get scammed by Rat Paul or something? No. Ratsburger will scam you, though, 100% of the time. You can trade it for arson. That is correct.
You can trade it for a number of things, like arson, war crime.
Don't forget stickers and erasers and pencils. Now, those are all individually worth 1 Magus coin, which is honestly really bad, because you can get a lot better things for 1 Magus coin, but, like, there's nothing lower than 1 Magus coin.
Yeah.
What happens to Platinum Magus coins? Excuse me, they're not called Platinum Magus coins. They're called
There's no
Super
such thing
Shiny
as
Diamonds.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a Platinum Magus coin. It's only Magus coins.
Yeah. And a Glock for 2,000 Magus coins. If you buy arson, then it isn't arson, because I'm legally buying arson. That's fair. But it does allow you to refresh your Agrippa Labs arson ability. Does jumping on the roof break the roof? James, can you give me some more detail on your OC so that I can figure out an ace that would fit for her or him? Her. Yeah, we'll do that. Volton Veluza? Where in the world? Because, you know, a Metal Lizard motorcycle isn't heavy enough to break through normal glass. Yeah.
Without my wallet, I won't be able to get the special item. Aww.
Don't worry, Kofu. You're super sexy, so I'm gonna go get you my wallet. Bitch child, what do you want here? Old man Kofu's in the middle of some super duper sexy important ingredient buying. If you're thinking about trying to interrupt him, then I, his sexiest apprentice, will have to stop you. Well, that's just weird.
Sorry, T-Rex. The lighter is out of fluid, and that gas can has long since had a hole in it, so there's no gas.
Yeah. If you want to break through the glass, you heard Bede's mom is on Route 16. Oh, burn! Bede's mom is a Snorlax. That's why Bede's an orphan, because his mom was captured by Red. Her lore consists of being very shy and having extreme social anxiety due to an incident with her first and currently ex-boyfriend at the age of 15. I would suggest a psychic type that would normally be weak to dark and therefore would get resistant to dark when it goes Terra. And something that can like learn dark moves as well. Honestly, like Gothita sounds like it'd be good. Gothitelle with Dark Pulse, Dark Terra.
Okay, hear me out. A Dark Lucario, who's like, what is his main move? That's the blue orb.
Yeah.
That, but purple. Because he's a dark type, so he's the reverse.
Well, I mean, that's not something you can do in game.
No, I know, but I feel like it would be cool.
It would be pretty cool. Alright, Deja Vu. Damn it, Deja Vu, why are you weak as shit? Alright, well, they're dead. Alright, Yo-Yo. Activate Murder Wheel. Also, ow. Deja Vu, come on, we've been at this place before. Stop being weak. You heard I haven't touched grass since 1,000 years ago? That's true. The hope of the universe coalesces into a single star. Synchro Summon! Let's go! Stardust Dragon!
Synchro Summon! IRS!
The fuck is a Synchro Summon?
Fusion! Bitch! Bam!
You pull out a shotty.
Yeah. Confusion. You hear duct tape wrapping. Ah! It's two M4s strapped together. Unloads.
You want to do your own challenge with the whole OC gimmick, and you already have something in mind? Nice. Run from the IRS. Guess you got a box Curlia? Nah, keep the Curlia around. Synchro what? Synchro summon. Synchro what? Synchro summon. Oh, what's that? Well, it's, Oh, wait! I seem to have stopped caring. That was a nice synchro summon, you say? Synchro what? You made an OC character that's just idiot with high-leveled, non-evolved Pokemon? Nice. You do remember the burger stream. Yeah, that was chaos. Ah, yes, Jaden did a rap about synchro summons. Oh, it's a dark-type gym leader thing. That's fair. Gothita does work really well with the dark type. I've always felt like it should have been dark psychic. Oh, I have watched Bonds Before Time, the abridged movie. Or have I watched the original one? I don't remember. I've watched both a while ago. Now the best part is the the homo joke. Like this guy over here. I mean,
okay,
props?
to be fair, Pikachu didn't want to evolve.
Yeah.
So we can't say shit about Pikachu.
But also props to Ash. Every single one of his fire Pokemon got Flamethrower absurdly early, even in generations where it was a pain in the ass to get Flamethrower.
Pikachu sat there and said, I want to be the best Pikachu there ever was.
And Bulbasaur was like, fuck you guys, I'm not gonna evolve either. And then Squirtle's like, well shit. Charmander evolved into a fucking dickhead. I don't want to evolve.
Charmander evolved into an asshole. And that sounds too much like Ash.
My plan is great. You killed Yugi's grandpa. And Yugi's grandpa totally meant to do that. My plan is great. No, not one. Almost a bunch of his grass types evolved. Because Chikorita evolved once. Bulbasaur didn't evolve. Sceptile evolved fully. Snivy didn't evolve. He didn't get a Gen 6 starter that was grass type. He got Rowlet. Rowlet didn't evolve. And then he didn't get anything else. I think his fire starters have evolved most, but his water starters have evolved least. I summon Maleficus Dragon. It's a perfect plan. My plan is great. I wasn't there, but I heard that someone played a card game and boom, everyone died. Yeah, Sceptile is a simp. Oh no, I've been honked at. Just card game, boom, everyone dead. Feast your eyes on the main event. I have here the legendary Wakame Seaweed of the Hoenn region. Do I have any takers? I'm gonna sell this for $40 million. Okay, now, picture this auction, except it's just Pokemon cards. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha! Man, this is bullshit. Go to hell because I lost a children's card game because I was too poor to get better cards. Non-protagonist. Okay, Mandark is ha ha ha! Ha 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 ha!
Ha 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 ha!
Choo choo choo! Choo 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 choo! The answer is hydrogen. What? To the question you were just about to ask. Mandark is extremely punchable.
You want to know why he's punchable? Because he's the worst aspects of a nerd. He is very, very self-absorbed, number one. Number two, he's very gaudy and flaunting. Number three, he is not in any way,
like
shape,
young Mr. Crocker.
He also looks like a motherfucking pinball.
Yeah.
Or not pinball, sorry, a pin from bowling. I was trying to think of pins, but then I'm like, pin? No, because then people think of sewing. And I don't want anybody to think of a pin so we'll go with pinball. No, he looks like a pin from bowling.
A bowling pin, maybe.
Yeah, that's the one. I knew I had the words. I didn't know how to organize them. Like,
Mandark's name is Susan?
It is.
I didn't know that. Alright, what bitches are you selling? Dive balls, irons. I don't want to buy iron. I don't want to buy your weird, shitty herbal remedy.
I don't want to buy Ron. Who is Ron? Why are you trying to sell him?
Explodia. It's not possible. No one's ever been able to escape him. I finally figured out a way to counter Exodia. You threw the cards into the ocean!
Bro, do you even know the monetary value of each of those cards?
5 cents.
That's right. 5 whole cents. A brand new shiny nickel. You got a brand new shiny nickel on you, buddy? I don't think so. Now you owe me a whole brand new shiny nickel, dumbass. 1 penny for each of the Exodia cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Exodia is the cheapest card in the game. How could you even attempt to defeat me with it? Well, you see, Kaiba. Because Kaiba talks like an idiot in this world.
You see, Kaiba, I simply got good. Dab on the bitch.
What if it's a girl nickel? Then the nickel's name is Philip.
A dab on a motherfucker.
Philip is the best nickel.
I don't know. Gamaleski.
The amount of times I've made a Philip the Nickel joke are incalculable.
There are more nickels in this world than there are times that Magus has not made a Philip joke. It's funny.
Sorry, a friend just edited a picture of me, and I was talking about fanfic and how I enjoy fanfic, but she cut off the last part of it, so removing the context, it just makes it look like I'm saying I am a certain word that starts with S.
Send it to me.
Oh, this is honestly hilarious. Alright. There's your context.
Well, I only have 100. Do you have change?
Dude,
Who has
I'm a
change
broke,
for a nickel?
jobless high school student.
Hey, beat this guy.
Wait, Joey, don't jump.
It wouldn't be incalculable. It'll only count to a nickel. You'll pay me any amount of money right now if I don't sing. Quoting Bricklin Rage.
I need to meet my mother, Yug.
In a few more hours, the sun will rise! What the hell does that even mean? I love that that was one of those lines where the bridge didn't even change it. It was one of those just, this is actually in the show lines.
I see what you mean. Yes.
Yes, yes. So you understand the joke now and why I think it's funny. That is weird. Okay. How many bitches does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
Well,
That doesn't seem correct. We require more bitches. Okay. Amphibia where they say eat the rich. Heh. Nice. Okay, we can only take 3 Pokemon with us to fight Kofu.
but what if we
Unfortunate.
ate the stitch?
I don't think Deja Vu is going to help us. Not as much as I could hope. Do we have leftovers yet? I don't know. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I want you to use that protein.
You wanna know what I want to use?
Your mother.
I would not. No, that's disgusting.
You already have a yo-yo. He's a female. Takes Magus.
I do have a yo-yo. Sick as fuck.
Yeah. His yo-yo has influenza.
Wait, what? My yo-yo has influenza?
Oh yeah, it's sick. Eat the rich and eat their babies.
La 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 la.
Bob the Builder, can we fix it? No, we
Bob
can't.
the Builder, I'll eat you.
Steve the Krillder, will he krill it? I mean, sure. I can't see any reason not to use the normal gem at least once. You don't know what Bob the Builder is? Bob the Builder? Alright. Handy Manny is an entirely fucking different show? Excuse me? You'd think you wouldn't take such easy bait by now, Magus. Oh, I'm always easy. And I will not correct what I said there. Easy on the eyes. Damn right, babe. I am so sexy that an evil computer fell for me. 'Cause remember, Froth? My wife totally thinks I'm the better science helper.
Shut the fuck up, you know she gave me extra points.
She was giving me extra points and saying that I was the coolest.
Shut up! I was the one doing all the science experiments and I was doing them right. You were there.
And then I pushed you off a cliff.
Yeah, and then guess what she gave me? Extra science points. Why? Because I dumped your ass in the fucking water. Bitch. You fell into a pile of spikes and she gave me points.
Lies.
Remember the rat maze?
No?
The one where you went in and I had to step on one or two buttons to raise or lower platforms. And
Oh
you
yeah,
fell
that
in
one.
spikes.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
call
you
it a
fell in
rat maze.
spikes. The only thing I could think to call it. Anyway, you fell into some spikes while I was pressing a button, and then she's like, "Oh, blue. Here's some points."
Science collaboration points. Yeah, but I get more science collaboration points because my wife is so much hotter than me. Because she's heating up, she's a computer. The kind of roleplay you are doing, but here, let me get a wall to build a room around you two. What you don't know is that me and Froth played the two-player Portal 2 co-op story off-stream a while ago, and it became clear that GLaDOS is my wife, and that makes me super cool and sexy and hot. Because she's the only one that can understand me. I loved my wife before she became a potato. How? You want to enter my wife's port? What if my wife has a unique port and won't be accepting your cheeky USB-C? See a hole, fill a hole. I'm just gonna take a minute to finish my dinner. I have some fettuccine alfredo with chicken and broccoli. And it's already like kind of cold, but I'm too lazy to go all the way upstairs to microwave it. I really should get like a fridge and a microwave down here. Well, I have a microwave down here, but it doesn't work. It just kind of goes on forever and ever and doesn't actually heat anything up. It's extremely inefficient. And very broken. Yeah. That was the very bottom of a bit of broccoli and very gross. Broccoli stalks, not that good. Broccoli flowers?
Stonks, more like broccoli stucks. Got 'em.
How dare you debug my wife? I put a lot of bugs in her. On purpose.
Is that what you're calling it nowadays?
Yes, I'm bugging my wife.
Is that what they call it nowadays?
Look, it's not my fault that my wife likes to lock her legs.
My wife probably would too. Oh! I think I sent you the picture. Yeah, I did. Okay.
Yeah, your fox wife. Or is it your blacksmith wife?
It's the wife I sent you a picture of yesterday.
Oh, your real wife, not your 2D wife.
And, the hot one.
Yeah. And considering that you have mentioned, yeah, she probably would leg lock. You lucky dog. You lucky
Hell yeah!
dog.
Yes, I am!
You lucky fox.
You sly fuck. But yes, I'm very lucky to have her.
They said don't let the bed bugs bite, but in bed, Magus does the biting. Too bad it's only a kilobite.
Damn, that's so fucking funny. I almost forgot to laugh. Thank you for reminding me to laugh. Ha ha ha.
You appear to be progressing well on your gym circuit.
You appear to be progressive. Fuck you.
What's this now? Is this that kid I've been hearing so much about? She kind of looks
Excuse
like
me,
a
ma'am.
bit of a
I'm not a
bitch.
child. Ma'am, I got my bachelor's.
Excuse me, ma'am. We are not a child.
Ma'am, what is it, honey? You stole my Capri Sun.
Excuse me, ma'am. We are not a child.
They stole my Capri Sun. I want a new one.
Okay. Is Spindling speaking properly now?
Man, the amalgamation of Eldritch horrors stole my juice box.
I wouldn't want to be the person in Spindling's kindergarten class. She looks
over at you.
She looks like she would be.
Thousands of mountains in the void.
I would say Rika is pure bisexual energy.
Rika? Nah. She is pansexual.
Yeah, I can see it.
I don't remember what pansexual means, but I'm gonna go with that.
It means
'cause
she
as I
likes
remember, it
frying
means
pans.
everyone. Oh. She'd fuck a frying pan.
Yeah.
Unless she didn't find it attractive, then she'd say, this frying pan is a drying pan.
This frying pan is a shit pan.
It's a drying pan because it dried me the fuck up.
I wouldn't even use this frying pan as a drying pan.
I wouldn't use this drying pan as a pan.
She's pancake
like
sexual. That's why she loves Claude Sire, because Claude Sire's a pancake. Yeah, she would ride that Claude Sire all night. While Claude Sire's moving at about 1 foot per second, because Claude Sire's not
We
fast.
can Claude our friends behind. Cause your Claude don't dance, and if they don't dance, then they're no sire of mine.
This drying pan isn't used in bed with Rick because there's no rain. I do like how this has just somehow become a thirst stream. Thirsting after GLaDOS, thirsting after me. Someone thirst after Froth so we can complete the Trinity.
No. I will bring punishment to anyone who even remotely fucking tries.
What if I flirt with you?
I have an interdimensional gun, Magus. I will fucking kill you.
What if you don't?
Then I'll fucking kill myself.
Ooh, I can't have that happen. I don't want to fill out the paperwork.
Right. So it looks like we're at a standstill.
Well, shit. It's Pokemon. Eventually they'll be horny. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Everything in Pokemon will eventually be drawn horny.
Who has the low enough standards to think that a Froth?
Ouch.
Nah.
Bud, I'm
Not even-
subtracting 1 Magus coin from your brain cells.
Yeah, I already have a girlfriend. Where's yours?
Did you sacrifice her to a volcano? How did the fox die? Well, he killed himself because his friend flirted with him. Nah, that doesn't have the same vibe as... or whatever the fuck that is. Okay. Can I talk about this scene for a hot moment? All of these bitches are swarming Kofu when they know he's here for a gym battle. These are some of the most entitled, stupid, arrogant fucks that could ever exist. They're gathered around the fucking battle arena where people are already standing and cheering, and they think they're allowed to sit there? You feel like he's only a gym leader not because he wants to battle, because he gets funds? Probably.
Magus, you have no idea what I have done.
I will say, though, Kofu is at least good about being a gym leader. Other people look like they don't want to be there, like fucking Tulip. I want to stab Tulip with a dick. No, not a dick. Unless the dick is the name of the sword that I stab her with. What? What?
You have no idea the power you've given me, buddy.
What?
The power I now wield.
Oh no. Do I have to send this image now to the person who sent the first image?
No, I've got a better one.
I'm doing it.
Hold on, I got a better one. The power I wield is far stronger than any that anyone could have thought I had. Even I didn't know the powers that be. You fucking fool. You have no idea the power you've given me. Here you go, this is better.
Oh no, what did you do? Oh god.
The absolute power that I have with this is unmatched.
I think we've just created a new meme format.
The asterisk really sells it.
You know, you're reading your low standards comment and realize you're an idiot because that came out so wrong. You only now realize, why did Magus say ouch? Yeah, I'm sorry, bud, but you did write that in a really insulting way. Nah, honestly, if you weren't already, like, clearly a good dude, I would have been a lot more mad.
Nah, I would have been fine.
Yeah, but you're a froth and you're important to me.
Yeah. Look, the best part about being self-deprecating for, like, 2/3 of my life is the fact that there's nothing anyone can say at this point that I haven't already said to myself 1,000 times worse.
I mean, fair. But
I've literally
you can think that about yourself.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing. I've learned to make jokes about it to the point where now anytime someone says it, I want to make a joke about it. Because it bothers me so fucking little, if at all, that I couldn't take anyone dissing me seriously. And that being the good ending of being self-deprecating.
I suppose so.
Because there is a way to turn everything around. You just gotta figure it out.
Yeah.
The way I figured it out.
With a new
It's
attitude, everything can change.
Why do I feel like this is a Bill and Ted reference?
Life's what you make it. So let's make
Why
it
do
rock.
I feel like it's a Bill and Ted reference?
It's not. Let's celebrate it. Come on, everyone.
Magus, what the fuck is this a reference of?
You should know it. All right, slot machine.
Is this Doctor?
Nope.
Is this the Doctor?
Not unless the Doctor's a Disney Channel show.
Oh no, it's a Disney Channel show. I don't remember those.
But it's okay. You're good. You're in the clear now. You have been 5 given. It was Hannah Montana.
I don't remember him.
You'd rather be 3 given? Okay.
Hannah Montana was like a really old show for me, and I didn't watch it very often.
It feels like you just punched me in the face.
I still watched it, I just didn't watch it as much as other shows at the time. Plus I had 2 brothers, so it's not like...
Yeah, I suppose that's fair. I had sisters. Then I sold them on
Yeah, but
eBay.
Did they want to watch Hannah Montana?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine didn't. You want to know what mine wanted to watch?
Bob the Builder.
Anything fucking else. I will say though, watching the original Teen Titans, that was nice.
Oh yeah, the original Teen Titans was sick.
Yeah, I have a very clear Okay, so little story time. I have one very, very distinct memory from 2013. I think it was a Wednesday in summer.
Yeah! Slot Machine got 5 hits off and killed 2 Pokies.
Hell yeah. I think it was a Wednesday at 6 something? No. It would be too late. It was like 5 something probably in the afternoon. And we just got Panda Express.
Okay.
And I sat down on the ottoman. Because we had the little like box ottoman that you could lift up and there would be storage inside. So I sat down on that, and on that big ass RCA TV. You know, the one with the fucking vacuum tubes on the inside that was as big as a fucking wrecking ball. One of those big old ones.
Okay.
I sat down and I started watching DirecTV on that RCA TV. And I saw the Teen Titans episode where Raven was on a train helping protect some kids. Or something like that. That was like the general plot, was there was Raven, a train, and I think kids, but I don't remember the episode.
Mm.
And I just remember sitting there, eating teriyaki chicken and rice, watching Teen Titans, having a good day.
What are your thoughts
that's
on
it.
Teen Titans Go?
I remember watching a lot of it because my little brother loved it to death. God bless his
Haha.
soul.
Slots fucks you over.
Hell yeah, fucking go slots. I always love gambling. But Teen Titans Go was... The first episode was okay. Like when it aired, because it's like, oh, okay. This is not the Teen Titans I remembered. This is a lot cartoonier and silly.
Yeah.
So, who knows? Maybe they'll fill it out a little bit better. And then episode 2, and 3, and 4, and 5 onward. And I'm like, oh. Oh.
You know, Bud, the concept you note there, I think that's been used in a bunch of different things, in one way or the other. Like, someone thinks it's telekinesis, but it's really just an invisible friend that moves stuff for you. Or someone thinks it's super strength, but it's really telekinesis.
Oh yeah, or Elfin lied.
Elephant lies?
Oh, you haven't seen the Elfin lied or Elfin lead or whatever?
I've only seen elephant lies.
Alright. Well, you're gonna get an introduction to one of the most fucked up animes that I watched before I saw Attack on Titan.
One old man
still
Kofu special coming right here.
It still remains a fucked up anime, by the way. Like, Attack on Titan is fucked up, but Elfen Lied is hellishly more fucked up in my opinion. Of course, I saw it when I was younger than when I saw Attack on Titan, so.
It's better be enough, Seal Swerve.
Here's another fun fact. I saw the first episode of Attack on Titan when it aired in the... what do I want to call it? In a barracks room.
We'll see what happens,
Not
T-Rex.
In an Air Force barracks room, I should say. On an Air Force base with my little brother and my father. Late at night, my little brother was asleep and I was playing Terraria on his Kindle.
You can play Terraria on a Kindle?
Well, you used to be able to. My little brother had a Kindle and it was able to play Terraria. And Dad had bought or had given him money up for Google or something like that. Something. Terraria used to be on like Google Play, I think, and he got it and started playing it. And I remember playing it, and I was playing a corruption world, and I got to a corruption hell or like ant hill type thing, the entrance to a standard corruption whatever. This was before all of that fun shit came in later, and I was afraid. I was panicking. I'm like, I'm gonna die. Everything's so scary. And then I look up and I see Attack on Titan. And I
Learned through fear.
No, as a kid, I had an extreme aversion to gore. To the point where I would instantly get nightmares from...
I'm sorry.
Like, here, do you remember... Okay, do you watch Family Guy, or did you watch any amount of Family Guy at all?
Most of what I know of Family Guy I learned through osmosis, or watching, like, clips that I find online, or just things that I see when walking past a television.
Got it. There was... Okay, like, back early 2007, 2008, when YouTube was really kicking off, people started uploading whatever videos, and I remember one video had a clip from Family Guy, and this was way back then, so you can imagine how shitty it looked, and it was the Mario goes to save Princess Peach from Bowser. He uses the axe to break the bridge. Bowser falls into the lava. Mario goes to get the kiss from Princess Peach, and Princess Peach is like, why would I kiss you? And he's like, and then Mario's like, fine, you know what? Ayo, lizard, you can have her. And then and Mario walks off. Bowser jumps out of the lava, bites her head off, and there's blood. I saw that as a 6, 7, maybe 8. No, 5, 6, or 7-year-old. And let me tell you something. I was on the verge of puking for weeks.
Ouch.
And it's a core memory for me. It was awful. And I was playing World of Warcraft.
Terrible.
It was awful. World of Warcraft made it better, but I remember walking through Ironforge after that, and I was just like, and it was just awful. But yeah, there was that, and then I watched Elfen Lied when I was like 10, which was really bad. I also watched a number of other animes that involved like intense gore, but I never really I never chose that path. Then
It
my
chose
brother...
me, Batman.
Yeah, pretty much. My older brother was playing Dead Space Extraction for the Wii, and the Wii was my console. Like, it was bought for me specifically because I did some academic shit. So he got Extraction, and as it turns out, it's a 2-player game. And I, wanting to play with my older brother, waited until 11 p.m. to play this horror game with him. And let me tell you something. I pissed my pants at the nightmares that I got.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. There was also watching, like, Scary Movie 4 or whatever fucking movie it was when I was 4, 5. Somebody left it on the TV and everyone went to bed, but the TV was still on and I woke up. There was a lot of scary shit that has affected me, and I think that's why I've... Well, I'm not desensitized. I can still get terrified by very specific things, but most of it's, like, surface level desensitized.
Okay, well, good to know that Seal Swerve's item won't disappear, and you'll get the normal gem back every battle.
Magus, what was I talking about this for? I forgot.
Pants shitting awards.
Right. Simply put, we're watching Elfen Lied at some point.
Okay. I will prepare to shit my pants.
Well, you're also gonna cry, so you should have tissues and TP.
Got it.
Oh! We could watch Angel Beats as well, and then you can really cry like a bitch.
Ah!
Like I did. Did you watch Angel Beats?
Okay, which one is Angel Beats?
You die and then you go into limbo. And now you're at this high school and you have to attend classes and shit. And then whatever happens afterwards, because that's spoiling.
I see.
There is the class president who has pure white hair and like piercing red eyes or something like that. But there is this anti-angel force of the students.
Demons?
And the president's no.
And the president is a bodacious woman with red hair, and her name is Rias Gregory.
No, the vice president is like a demi-angel equivalent. Basically, they're the one that's like the teacher's pet if the teacher was an angel, and they're the ones keeping law and order.
I see.
You can die, but you'll be revived, and it'll be perfect, and you'll just go back to normal by the next morning.
Ah, that's fun. All right, I have to disappear for a moment. I will be right back. I'm going to mute. Froth, feel free to entertain people, though.
All right. I'll tell them about quantum physics. So, chat, let me tell you about quantum physics. I don't know anything about them. What I do know, however, is... drum roll. 2 plus 2. Damn, that shit equal 5. 1 plus 1. Shit equals 3. You know what 0 plus 0 is? That's right. Infinity. Always remember, chat. Never remember. could try to tape me up, T-Rex. $69 plus 69 minus 2. Easy, that's 0. You have two 69s, so that's a 2. Minus 2? Shit's 0. Bam. Easy. B play back. Oh, baby got back. Gotcha. Good for her. I'm glad she returned. Okay, go for an egg right now. I could go to fall asleep right now. That would be baller. Can you say open in Spanish? Without looking at Google Translate? Or your Duolingo? You wanna trank me? Buddy, do you think I'm an animal or something? Obviously, if you're gonna trank me, nothing's gonna happen.
That's right, I did mute myself. I am back. Why did you tape up Froth? The fire is spreading. Cool, that's fine. I'll put it out later. B play button back button? B play back? I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. Unless you're playing the entirety of the B movie. Which is possible. Do Perfect. That play button is the triangle part is pointing to the right. Oh. Be back. Oh, be right back. Duh. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, hello to you too, Spindowin. What a lucky little scamp you are, getting to take part in a school trip so soon after being transferred here. I sure am happy for you. I wish I could go too, you condescending slut. If it's not clear, I hate this professor. Jock makes me want to throw him off a cliff. The lid for my water. There it is. And I dropped it again. Who's more flamboyant, Galar or Paldea? Well, the real question is, who is the most flamboyant? And the answer is probably Raihan. What did you tape in my void backyard? Oh, look, it's a crudely drawn picture of a duck. And oh my god, is that a froth? I didn't know we had real froths here. Alright. I shall wake him up. Ryan is always riding some kind of dragon. Yeah. Jock, how did you clear shit up with my mom? I'm going to kick you in the spine. Delightfully direct when he wants to be. It's another Fuecoco. One without a chip. Are you ready to go to Kitakami? I am. Dabby doo doo, dabby dee 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 bee bee dee bee. What is that thing? Apparently this thing's name is Briar. I might be pronouncing it wrong, but she looks terrifying and I want to throw her off a cliff. Yeah. When the Briar looks more like a champion than the champion. Yeah, you're right. Have some crayons, Fuecoco. Oh god, it's a small child, a human chicken dance instructor, and a girl. I've never seen one of those before.
Why am I tied up?
Oh,
What
yeah.
happened?
Here, let me do a tentacle slice. Wah!
My balls.
Oh, I'm sorry. I killed your kickballs.
Why would you do this to me? I'm going to die.
If you saw Gita and Briar, think Briar's a model with how much of a mannequin she is. Meanwhile, Briar's wearing earrings of the Terra symbol. Exactly.
Brian?
My butt is fucking killing me.
Like, oh my god, shut up. You're literally a pillow princess, whatever the fuck that means. You had a pillow this whole time.
And the youngest child is gonna die here. Little red hat boy, he knows he's gonna die. He's wearing red. That's how it works.
Yep, he's going to be sacrificed to the gods.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, all the people here in Masui Town eat humans. They're a cannibalistic people, and we have to bring one person to sacrifice for dinner.
What does the fox say?
That is not what we say.
Oh, wow, that did a number on my eyes doing that. That was weird. Huh.
Yeah, see, that's what happens when you lie.
I wasn't lying, though. I was just giving into the void for half a second.
It sucks to suck. Bees.
Bees. Bees. Bees in my pants.
That's not where they should be. Bees in your pants is not where they should
Did
be.
you know that they did a concert performance of a bunch of different Phineas and Ferb songs recently?
I did.
Yeah, and,
Did you know I was in it?
really?
Yeah, you couldn't see me because I'm small.
Oh. I also learned that popular YouTube songwriter Whitney Avalon wrote some of the songs for the new season.
Nice.
And this might have been one of the first times, if ever, the voice actresses for Candace and Vanessa singing Busted together in person.
Sweet. Yeah, you got busted.
Mama nama mama nama. Everyone looks at Briar. Briar's the sacrifice. No, that's what happens when you try to mimic the sound of a creature whose balls are in pain. That's true. I'm always mimicking pain and torment. You got all the characters in the Skywalker saga. Very good. Oh, so you're one of those students who came from the Paldea region. Huh. Oh, wow. You look really cool. Hush, Kieran. I'm Carmine. Sorry, but I can't just let a filthy savage, I mean, outsider, like you wander into Masui Town. If you insist on coming in, well, you'll have to fight me first. Oh, come on, Sith, you just want a battle. Making such a big fuss over nothing. I told you to hush, Kiki. Just ignore my little brother. Oh, man, I'm never gonna battle anybody. Get in position. Alright, now that we're 20 paces away and can barely hear each other, let's have a conversation. I'm glad that there's no, like, cultural difference in how far apart you have to be to battle. Welcome to Kitakami. For your first experience, get ready to eat my dirt. Car mine? Nah, car yours, cause I don't wanna. Ain't into a woman who's that kind of dirt play. That's fair. And now we have killed her fox.
What?
She had a Vulpix. It had to die.
So sad.
It had to be brought to the spin cycle. You have to understand. No! Yo-yo! Initiate yo bitch! What's so wrong with running over a fox? Well, my friend here is one. Oh, you know about types matchups. I kind of thought you didn't, because you were only using Rapid Spin earlier. Who are you? No one just beats me in battle and gets away with it. Wowzers, you totally beat my sister's ass. I can't believe it. There's no way you should have been able to beat me. Fine. I guess you pass. Barely. Seems I've got no choice. I'll let you into a town, but only if you become one of my grunts. And do every little thing I demand.
Oi! What are you doing? Causing a ruckus here.
Are you making her insane with anger issues or frustrated in bed angry issues? Yes. Here comes trouble. Come on, Kiki. We're out of here. But I wanted to... Wait up, Fifth.
Why, hello there, stranger. You must be one of the students from that Paldean Academy, right? I run the community center here in Masui Town, and a fair few other things besides. Do you like my pajamas? I hope those two kids weren't giving you any grief just now, were they?
Yes. I hardly know.
Especially that Carmine. Always a handful, that one. I apologize if she gave you a hard time. Hard? What's that? A member of your group fell ill down by the bus stop? We must ritually sacrifice him at once.
You guessed Carmine is a power bottom yandere who puts her brother in the chair from Spindolina's point of view. Wow, what to even say to that? Yeah! Okay, can I point out this is also stupid? We have a cutscene. Cutscene ends. We can't go back. Well, I guess we can go backwards, but I don't think that does anything. Actually, does it do anything if we go back? He's actually here. The road to this town is awfully pitted and bumpy. It's not unusual for folks to get car sick from it. Yeah, well, it sucks to be you.
It sucks to be a lot of things. Like a vacuum. That's the suckiest job of all.
Yeah.
Well, almost the suckiest. You could be a black hole.
That's true. Never let a black hole get to your dick. Wait, I just realized that sounded even worse.
Damn, Mags. Imagine telling people not to get their dicks near the noodleifying hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did he come here if you want to go back? No. The point that I wanted to see is whether there was any point in going backwards. And I guess there kind of is. But if you move like 10 feet forward, you get another cutscene. So, like, what was the point of stopping it?
The point, my dear boy, was to give the illusion that you had choice.
Nimona or Carmine, who's more crazy? Carmine kind of mellows out by the end of this arc, whereas Nimona never mellows out, so I'm gonna say Nimona.
Yeah. Nimona is always battle sexual. There is
She
not a point in
is
time.
the largest fight sexual you will ever see.
Yes, there is not a moment in any of her story, even after you become a champion. In fact, she gets worse after you become a champion.
Yeah, she's even more
Because-
fight sexual.
Yep, she boils down, like, her capacity for expressing any idea in normal language and thought just gradually decays into you, me, fight, now, you, champion, yes, you, champion, yes.
Even when possessed by magical poison mochi, instead of saying mochi, she says match. As in, like, fight match. She wants to match on battle. Battle being spelt B-A-T-L. When she says she wants a finger, she wants a thumb war. It does it for her better than the actual thing. Yeah, literally.
This here is the lounge. You can watch my TV in Ator and chat or relax however you like. You see, here in Kitakami, everything's in an Ator.
To be fair, when she says finger me, she means finger guns or thumb wrestling.
Yeah.
And the only reason it's finger guns is because somebody can win.
Can you win?
You can, yes.
Oh my god, I just realized. Okay, so what if you weren't actually like a good trainer, but you beat Nimona at Battleship? Would Nimona become obsessed with you because you can beat her at board games?
Honest to God, you could probably beat her in a foot race and she'd become obsessed with you.
Yeah.
You could tell her, I'm gonna beat you to the store, and then she'd get all hot and bothered.
Or you know what? You might have to like throw Pokeballs at her feet or something so she'd get distracted by them. And then you would beat her in a foot race. And that's how you would win her hand in marriage, as the ancient Greek laws decree.
Ah, yes. I remember those laws. I was there when they were written. In fact,
Yeah.
I wrote them.
Yeah.
That's why all the F's and R's are fucked up.
It's more like all you can do is get her going but not satisfy her. I mean, yeah, she is fight sexual, but anything that can be kind of a fight will probably satisfy her to some degree. You're free to spend the rest of the evening doing whatever you like. Fuck you, Briar. Hey,
You know
kid,
what?
we
She probably
sacrificed.
plays
You
video
tasted
games.
delicious.
Wait a minute. Magus.
Yeah?
Magus. She plays video games for foreplay.
Yeah, that is her foreplay. And her 5-play.
And her Uplay. She hasn't necessarily lost to anybody in video games. That's why it's her foreplay. And then she loses in the bedroom.
Yeah, because sex is
crazy.
war. Especially
Yep,
with
love
Nimona.
Mm-hmm.
She
That's why you
is. She makes it a competition.
She 100% would make it an endurance contest and then
Yeah.
immediately lose.
That's a kink, probably.
Yeah.
Betting the overconfident chick and immediately turning into a subby bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And
I can
then
last
the leg lock.
3 hours, 2 seconds later.
And then the leg lock.
Yep. And the checkmate.
Down here at Agrippa Labs LLC, we support leg locking.
Mm-hmm. We don't understand the science behind it yet, but we're coming up close on figuring out how this leg locking works. How do people find ways to lock their vehicles with legs?
Nimona
How do you
plays
lock
chest.
your legs?
Nimona plays chest and is getting hot. Not from the battle of wit, but from the battle of her brain cells trying to work. I know you say you mean chess, but it's funnier if she's playing chess.
Yeah.
Now, Nimona doesn't care what you look like. She's not actually sexualized based on appearance. She's sexualized based on, can you defeat her at something?
Can you dominate her?
Can you pin her down and fuck her ability to play Yu-Gi-Oh?
If you think about it, she's just a bratty bottom.
Yeah. Everyone in the Pokemon world is a power bottom until your player character gets around to it.
Yep,
Nimona
that's-
considers rock, paper, scissors just as good as hand jobs.
Oh, yes, I have a gift from each of you. This is my Roto Stickinator.
Yes, this is my instant wininator.
Because here's your flying phone. It totally needs a fucking selfie stick. God, that is ridiculous. Sorry, that will never not piss me off. The inclusion of a selfie stick when we just should have a free-moving Rotom camera that can fly anywhere within a reasonable area. Aw, bad. You're Spindolin, or Spindolina, or whatever the fuck. Let me guess. You want to pair up with one of us poor, lonely, sexy blueberry students, huh? No. Wait, but Illuno came to talk to us! What, are you some kind of weirdo? Oh, yeah, my little brother here has been all goo-goo-eyed over you since yesterday. I don't blame him, but, like, maybe you should battle him. I love to watch. Ew, she's a battle voyeur. Look at him, being so shy. My little brother doesn't like anyone looking at him, ever. And he's no good at talking to people. You want to change that? Alright, I'll fight his ass. Kieran's getting nothing but the chair. He might as well get a wheelchair as his cuck chair since he's doing nothing but getting rolled. He's gonna need a wheelchair when Spindolin's done with him. Oh, I got this. Oh, hello again. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I think I'm just gonna call you Kanji. Oh, wowzers. I can't believe this. I get to actually battle you, Spindolin. Okay, I'm gonna use... Oh no. At least Spindola likes Kieran enough to put him in the wheelchair. Fenchit, use... Oh, you're dead. Okay. Come back to my Pokeball. Yadba! Yabas could be totally faster than you. Hannah? Hannah, then. That means there's 2 Hannahs. And Dead by Daylight. Oh no, I've been wowzered. It's the chicken dance, bitch! Should have known the thing that turned Spindle on is a pathetic man. I mean, that's true. How many people out there were entranced by Loki being pathetic? You're really Throg. You really aren't half bad. Kiki's nearly as strong as I am, you know. And watching my brother gets beaten makes me so hot. I mean, why don't you pair up with my brother? I want to watch you 2 more. I mean, it'd be so good for him to spend more time with someone his age. You liar. I don't have a Rothop phone. Will you take all the pictures instead? You're starting to think with Carmine's sadism and Nemona's battle lust, they're not gonna rival, they're gonna SSBU. Snoo Snoo Best Undies. Froth, according to T-Rex, one of the Jeremys has become self-aware. I don't think that's possible. They already know they're Jeremys. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? Yeah. They're gonna smash a lot. Literally and physically. This is Clavel. Do I have the pleasure of speaking with Miss Spindolin? Hi, Director. Oh, my. It certainly does this old heart good to be greeted with such a lively response. Now, if I could take but a moment of your time, there's something we must discuss. Miss Spindolin, you're about to be presented with an exceptional opportunity. You already know of the Blueberry Academy. We do. Tales of your... God. Alright, we're just gonna skip through this. The goal is to make it to Blueberry Academy by the end of this stream. We are going to sacrifice some losses, but that's because we have to get something that's essentially the ultimate spin. The ultimate spin is important. Stay with me, and you'll be in a world of pyramidination. No. Go get it. Spindle 100% sees Terraspin as like Master Oogway. Other way around, my guy. Terraspin knows to worship Spindolin. Spindolin's been around since time immemorial. It's a Pika. Okay. Spindle adopts a Terraspin, yeah. That's the first sideboard. Sorry, did I startle you? I did say that I'd be following you everywhere. You're kinda hot. We're supposed to read the sideboard, right? I know the whole story, so go ahead. You should check it out. Oh yeah. Pheasantipity, Okie Dogie, and Monkey Dory. They're terrible names. Funny, but like, as Pokemon names, I don't think they're great. Long, long ago, when the four nations lived in harmony, there was a fearsome ogre in the land of Kitakami. The ogre made its home in the mountain behind the village, frightening all who ventured there. One day, the ogre nation attacked. By some stroke of luck, the Avatar, known as Okie Dokie, Monkey Dory, and Pheasantipity, all happened to be there as well. When Seal has a better name than you, there's a problem? Yes. And everything changed when the Five Nation attacked. Yep. You got my Katara joke. You think the ogre's cool? Oh, come on, it was all a load. The battle of 3 against 1, but the ogre still managed to hold its own. That's way cool. But I guess most people would just think an ogre is scary. I don't think there's any reason to be afraid. Kiki. Maybe there's a reason you've never met the ogre. And maybe that reason is you don't actually give a shit about the ogre. Kieran here has fallen in love with the concept of the ogre that he doesn't even care to call Ogrepon by her preferred pronouns. Yeah, if the ogre wasn't this nice and friendly creature, Kieran would essentially be worshipping a demon. Oh, this scene's great. Ah! What is that thing? Some kind of kaiju? A kaiju? This is Miraidon. This is my ride. Her name's Miraidon. I like to call them the loser three. It's called Miraidon, and you ride on it? I said she. We ride on her. I've never seen another Pokemon like this. What's it doing with you? Kieran, get your ass out of your own dick. Kaiju is probably an ironically well-known and used word with the amount of creatures. Yeah. No wonder you're so strong, Spindolid. You're special. Gross. Yeah, I find myself not liking the way Kieran treats people. Now, one could argue that I'm the one making Kieran behave this way, because that's how I act him. But come on. It's completely in character for Kieran to not, like, accept pronouns. Oh, he's extremely bullyable. That boy is so punchable. It's not even funny. Meal, loser. You pathetic worm. He is. He's got such nice guy energy when it comes to Ogrepon. He's like, I did all this nice stuff for you. You should totally be my Pokemon. Whereas we, the player characters, are just like, hey, you're a little kid who's lost. We'll help you. Oh shit, you're actually a Pokemon? Alright, I'll roll with it. We, as the player characters, care about Ogrepon as a person. All Kieran cares about is getting his dick wet. Yeah, I mean, to his credit, he did help. But he didn't help Ogrepon directly, so of course she wasn't going to give a shit about him. You want to know the funniest part about the Indigo Disc? The second Terapagos wakes up, he looks at us, steps forward, and then Kieran's like, fuck you! Master Ball! And again, he instantly tries to battle with Terapagos, despite not attempting to bond with it at all. Now I know, theoretically, we as the player character can catch something and then instantly use it to fight, but we're the player character. What's your excuse, Kieran? Honestly, imagine being so much of a loser incel. You're the only reason the Master Ball for once in all the games hasn't worked. Yeah. I mean, technically it did catch, but then it broke. Like a loser. How strong is that sound? That might be an early Salandit for Fire Challenge. Only protagonists get to wield Master Balls. Oh, you know who wields a Master Ball and can accurately fight with something that they just catch? Professors Turo and Sada. You know what Kieran isn't? Professor Turo or Sada. Wait a shit. You. Come to Mummy. How the hell did Kieran get a Master Ball? He was the BB League champion. And considering you got a Master Ball for becoming champion and entering the Hall of Fame and shit. We may not need a Morpeko, but it is the only source of an electric move that we can possibly get. But, but they seriously let a kid who's clearly looking like he needs a counselor, one of the most high-tech, once-in-a-lifetime objects in all the world. I mean, yeah. But the BB school doesn't seem to be really smart. They didn't even try to get him counseling. Damn it. We're too strong. Yeah, well, Briar's also an idiot. The kid's eyes have been nothing but dilated, and he's been nothing but rude or edgy. He probably beat every single therapist they threw at him. Physically and literally. And in a battle. God damn it. Alright. Let's just throw balls. We'll still cry like a baby from an older adult. Oh, hey, this one got in one ball. Morpeko, the two-sided Pokemon. It has a small stomach. If it isn't constantly eating the seeds it keeps in its pocket, it will get hungry immediately. Your name is... I mean... We'll name her what she's used for. How does Morpeko survive? Constantly eating. We can't call her a hamster wheel. It doesn't fit. We're gonna go, wee! Her name is Wee! No, that's stupid. I know. Her name is Rotate. Hamster wheel? One word?
Hamster wheel?
Ooh, that's a good nature for us. High speed, low special. Now, we won't be able to use her until level... Oh... 55. That sucks.
You wanna know what else sucks?
Me.
Vacuums, that's right.
Oh, she has an egg move in Rapid Spin, so we can at least teach her that. We could breed her with Sail Swerve and get a baby that knows Rapid Spin. Yeah, this one's pretty cute. We're gonna take it. $160. Okay. We'll just keep her around until the late levels.
You know what else we can keep until late level? That's right. The Bill and Ted Power Hour DVD VHS. Are you more of a Bill or a Ted, chat?
Are you more of a Krill or a Greb?
Are you a Reverend Ted? Or are you a Chatterbox Bill?
You're more of a dead? That's fair.
You're more of a Greg? That's crazy.
Gregs are pretty powerful. I've only met one Greg in my life. Ooh. Oh no, Froth, you've been blended. Alright, so Froth isn't just instant blended, he's just in a blender. Oh. We forgot to actually read the sign. Nice completion, Kitsune. Note the reason why we had to use Violet for this. Miraidon's wheels actually move. That's the second sideboard. I was thought I got a difference. I hope you don't mind me. T-Rex, if you want souls, you're gonna have to gather them yourself. If I feed you souls, you're never gonna be able to get them on your own. Those loyal bitches. Honestly, bud, I would love if Pokemon decided to have voice acting. Unfortunately, I don't think main games are ever going to have voice acting. Not unless something changes drastically. I think the only hope of voice acting is for side games and mobile games. Let's take the picture. Mm-hmm. 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 I can definitely hear the awkward silences, too. There are moments that really feel like they need something. Not perfect voice acting, but like that snippet sort of shit. Here's my thought. If they don't want to go full voice acting, they should do that, like, reactionary thing where each line of dialogue is accompanied by one of those, like, "Aw," or "Huh," or something like that. Whereas any movie scene, like those Arvin sequences, should have full voice acting. Make it worth our while to not want to hit the turn cutscenes off button. Which, by the way, doesn't work. You can try, but there will be some cutscenes that it will never turn off. T-Rex, you gotta find noms yourself. And you're right, bud. It's missing the impact. We need the impact. Technically, I'm breaking my own rules here by not reducing my team size down to 3. But we're literally twice as strong. So until we, like, actually get to the level 30 fights, there's no point in caring. Don't blend me with froth, that gets weird. I won't know what limb is mine.
Now, my mighty yo-yo, set that Yanma on fire. He was like, I'm gonna use the water Pokemon to beat this fire monstrosity. Hearing what you gotta do is go home. You're worse than Hop. At least he uses a Yu-Gi-Oh card for his league card. You probably use Magic the Gathering cards and try to use Velcro for your picture. If the ogre saw that battle, I'm sure he'd be thinking, that kid's got real strength. You said it. Again. God. Kieran, no wonder the ogre doesn't like you. You're literally waltzing into its home. See how dark it is in here and cramped? Even the floor's all rough and uneven. Living all alone in a place like this would get pretty miserable, don't you think? Poor ogre. We have plenty of room at our house. I would have totally let it stay with us. This dude even insulted the ogre's home that she stays in because it was her master's. Her best fucking friend died, and she's living in his house. No, she doesn't want to live with you, you fat fuck. Let's go mask party. Let's acknowledge the fact Kieran was so much of an incel he awoke the ogre's 3 worst enemies just because he wasn't paid attention to enough, which is fair, but still you have problems. Exactly. Although we're still not sure how he awoke them. It's also possible Carmine, being xenophobic, accidentally unlocked them. Unless Kieran knows necromancy. Boy might have found the ritual stone. Whee! Let's dive right into his backyard. Kieran matches the pettiness of the Loyal 3, and they responded by waking up. Guys, can we just bask in the fact that we jumped off a mountain and landed in this kid's backyard? I'm already diving into his sister's backyard. Are you sure? Or is Carmine diving into yours? Thank
you for befriending our Kieran here, Spindolin.
Oh, Kieran's made a friend. This is Spindolin. She's an eldritch being. Either way, something's using dive and it's super effective. That's true. No!
Don't get dressed in Jinbei. They're all done? These bastards! They killed our hair! It's not spintastic anymore! I 100% find it incredibly unfair that it forcibly changes your hair. And if you want to get your old hair back, you have to go and pay for it. I like to think that Carmine doesn't realize it's Spindolin because of the different hairdo. What's a stranger doing here? Carmine, that's Spindolin. No, that wouldn't be Spindolin. This girl is hot. And Spindolin is... shit.
Oh, the masks. They should be in the shed. I put them there after the last year's festival.
Alright, Spindolin's gonna go get her hair back. Alright, chat, do we keep the Jinbei? Meanwhile, Ratsburger is speedrunning Galar to try and take a picture of Spindolin. Wear the Jinbei in Kitakami. Okay. That's fair. Oi! I need my kneecaps. Hello, bitch. Yeah, you basically are walking a mile. Alright. Are those... What's the vote on drill pigtails? Not enough spin. Alright, we can either drill Spindolin, or we have the space buns, which I would agree involves rolling. We have the Kitakami ponytail, which, while cute, doesn't count. This definitely doesn't count. This doesn't count. That looks like future Trunks. This is cute, but there's nothing spin about it. This is cute, but nothing spin. Lame. This doesn't give me a spin vibe. This gives me a I put thorns in my hair vibe. Let's get the pigtails. Now she'll go from being cute to being hot. Gotta say, you're looking fabulous in your new style. Look, her hair goes everywhere when she spins. I love that the spin is indefinite as long as I'm holding down on the button. Hey, should I make like a minute-long short of Spindolin just in the center of town spinning perpetually forever? I feel like turning this into a short would be really funny. It would confuse so many people. All right. And you spin me right round like a record, baby.
Right round, round, round.
We're spinning our way into your heart. Okay, now Spindolin's ready for the party.
Hell yeah.
She actually got invited to the party, unlike Maleficent. It'd be cute if she openly just shouts, "You spin me right round like a record, baby, right round."
That would be fun.
Attack, Pigtails, go! Wah 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 wah. Look, we're hitting the grandpa repeatedly. Half a box of shiny Porygon 2. That's crazy. Guys, like, look. They're being smacked, but repeatedly by the force of our spin. Look at their faces. Fine, we'll spin closer to him. We're missing them completely. How terrible.
Damn, imagine shit. So sad.
Wow, you were gone for like 3 whole days. Rolling up like you own the place. You've been gone for days. The fuck are you doing? Fight me. Fuck me. I mean, fight me. How about I give you a battle in festival style? Get in position, bitch. Despite having just started, you're already on the last level of episode 1 for free play completion. Damn! Feel free to be dazzled by how great I look. I'm too busy kicking your ass. Honestly, Flame Wheel might still be enough. Dead. Don't get smug just as you scored a critical hit. I'm not panicking or anything. Liar. I'm gonna crush you and go to the festival like a winner. How are you gonna beat me with a grass bug type? I'll let you die slowly. Looks like it wasn't slow enough. You're supposed to be enamored and distracted by my festival style. And that's the only time you can fight her while dressed like this. But you could wear a bymask. We don't care. Spindolin doesn't need a mask. She's already wearing one. I know my fifth is harsh, but she was tear the shed apart trying to find a third mask for you.
We should probably get going. Let's drive up to the place. Looking sexy as fuck on our ride. Do you have a futuristic dragon bike? No, you don't. Only I do, because I am super cool and sexy. Get spun. You shouldn't have eaten that mask. Now there's nothing stopping her from coming out full force and dominating and stealing all of the cake. She wants your cake, and she's going to have it. We want you to burn. Gross, now it just smells. That's kind of terrifying. We don't want to wear a smelly mask. It's gross. Really, really, really gross. Oh, everyone's flapping their paddles at 2 frames a second. Oh, look, Griffon. Today is Jum's birthday. We'll keep going for a while. I bet you don't have any festivals as big as Paldea. Oh no! This is probably at a loss for words. Just ignore her. Stop holding my roto stick. It's weird. Say Chancy.
I mean, that's an okay one to not be in. Especially not a speciality they used to play.
I was thinking it was funny that, like, you don't know anything about the ogre. I know that you accomplished, but everyone go shove a rhino dick down your throat, Kieran. Aw, Kieran's gonna go buy us candy apple. See, Kieran knows how to treat a girl when you take her on a date. Buy me something pretty. Like your face.
Interesting.
Spindling is scary, Dottie. Excuse me, 2 candy apples, please.
God, I feel like laying down on the floor.
Oh, here. You sure? Grandma gave me pocket money. I love candy apples. I'm gonna eat them every day. Grandma always makes the sushi. There's even a Pokemon eating a copy that looks like a candy apple. Did you know that? Let's check this out over there. Alright, how close do you have to be for that to actually be accurate? Let's step further and further away until it has issues. I'd say that's it. Yeah, between about 10 and 15 feet, it gets problematic. About 20? Yeah, that is not good range. Yeah, do this level in 2 runs, and the objective is to beat the boss. That's fair. Step right up for a game of Ogre House. You want to have a go? Sure. Yo, what do they get from out there? Have a go on the house. Alright. Let's go kill the fucking ogre. Can we surpass 6390? I don't know. We'll find out. There. Five, six, five. Yay! Stage 3 time. There they are. Boy. Woven, shut up. Okay. Did we do good? I think we did good. Yeah, we got a fancy berry. And carrot. Enjoy the flute. That was fine dashing about. You scored 6,808 points. Here's your prize. It's future. Yay! Green busting been defeated. I hate losing. I want another go get in and run all out of pocket money. Go beat Spindowin. Taking a second outside for your own sister? That makes me so annoyed I'm gonna fucking die. Oh look, a cutscene into a cutscene. They're capable of it. I didn't think that was possible. Oh wait, hang on. Very important question, guys. Glasses or no glasses? Megone. Glasses don't spin, that's right. Hello, small child. Huh? That's quite embarrassing. Hey, Sin. He's of no use at all. Zero talent for ousting ogres. Oh no, someone doesn't like ogres. Hey, Mystery Kid. This scene would have been great voice acting. Here you go, have mask back.
kid we just saw there ran off toward the mountain. Could it have been the ogre? The story was true. Spindle fifth. Well, there was an ogre here, and it's nothing. Nothing you'd be interested in at all, I swear. You were making fun of me behind your back. Wow, bitch. Not everything's about you, incel. Don't scare me like that, blabbing for the whole world to hear. Don't you have a filter? Look, Kiki really likes the ogre. Like, really, really, really likes it. If he found out that we'd seen the ogre without him, okay, he'd feel shitty, you know? Like, left out, or am I overthinking it? I don't want him running up the mountain to follow the ogre at this hour, either. T-Rex, I will send your hello to Dottie. She says, bring me my booze and no one gets hurt. I think she might have taken your favorite pillow hostage. All right, let's talk to Kieran. He's back down here. Yes, I've had enough of the festival. She accepts the gallons of gasoline. And you know what? We're gonna call it there for the night. Episode 100% complete. Very nice. Perfectly timed with the completion of this episode. Apparently there was a more plot than I thought there would be, but we will blaze through the rest of the plot of the DLC, hopefully next week. I just want us to get to a point where we can unlock gambling in Blueberry Academy, and I'm fairly certain you can't access the room in which you do the gambling until you actually fight Carmine over there. So, yeah. Means we have to complete this portion, I think. We'll see. But we're going to call it for now, so. Thank you all for being here. Be excellent to each other. And party on.